OpenAI shipped this new skill called /goal or goal, and it is very similar to something that I really like, which is auto research that I've been using a lot. I also built this thing autocode using Pi, and I figured I'd spend some time today just playing around with /goal, seeing what it does. I have a feature that I want to work on, so figured we'd spend some time doing that. We'll try and keep this short and yeah, see how we get on. I've updated Codex, so hopefully I have everything set up. So let me get my machine set up and we can go ahead and get started. Basically, there's a new version of there's a new feature inside Codex called Goal. I think it's going to be great. Let's figure out how good it is. So let's jump over to my... actually, let's go back to the diagram quickly so I can walk you through what we're going to do. Last week? Can't remember when. Last time I talked about, like, I have these swim lanes. We're going to have some swim lanes today that we're going to go through. So basically there's like a couple of goals today that, or like a couple of agent things we want to work on. The first one I want is I have this like homebrew type tool that I use to manage agents. But I want, so if this is a swim lane, sorry. If this is a swim lane right here, let's do this so it's more clear. So if these swim lanes, swim lane 1, swim lane 2, swim lane 3, and I could just keep going, to be honest. I could just keep going. Right now, all these swim lanes just have basically terminal windows. So it's like sometimes these terminal windows like this. Let me mark it with a different color. Let's say green, fill. Okay, so let's say like this is terminal, this is terminal, this is terminal. So this is like current state. Terrible color. Okay. What I want is I actually want to change this and make it so it is, let's move it over here. So I want like the future state to be more like this. So I want to add a situation where I can like split this and I can get something new in here. Let's make this blue, purple. And then from this purple thing, basically in here, I'm going to try and put a web browser or a web view in here. I do have web views in the tool, I'll show you in a sec, but the primary thing I want is like when the agents are running, it'd be nice to have like some web view that's like inside the tool at the same time. So if I jump back and I show you what I'm looking at, I kind of want in one of these views, so like bottom right here where you can see me in my tasks GUI, it would be nice to have something else in this sort of bottom right, in this bottom right corner while I'm like, while I'm waiting for things to go on. So I have this. I'm going to try and make this a lot bigger for you guys. I have some other work that I'm going to try and do at the same time it'd be kind of nice to try and do a couple of things at the same time. So to start with, let's, I'm going to say, can you come up with a plan? So in terminal view, I can convert a cell within a subtab view, which is like this subtab. So I can right click on the top. So right now, if I click on here, can you see this? You cannot see. There's like a link task that shows up. And basically what I want to do is I want to be able to like right click this and say like convert this cell. into a web view. I have this skill called Grill Me. We're going to get to goal, but I just want to produce a plan first and then like give the plan to the goal, if that makes sense, so it knows what the goal is. While this runs, I'm going to run something else. So I have this issue with OpenClaw. So this is OpenClaw where the TUI keeps failing on me. So I'm going to just say goal. Probably not the best use of a goal, but we'll see. Can you fix an issue that I have with using the OpenClaw TUI, where when I run this command, it closes on me, and I'm not sure why it works fine when I'm using a tool like Codex, but when I use OpenClaw TUI, I seem to get, it seems, forever to load, and then it boots me off the server. I have no idea why I'm typing when I literally have a mic right here, but so be it. All right, so we got one that's this goal is run, so it's got like some objective that it came up with here. Let's see what it's doing. So then it came up with a plan. I guess it just keeps in this thing. Let's see if I can find something else out about it while it runs. So we've got basically like 2 agents running right now. We got one working on this like TUI issue. We've got another one here that has just finished. Not finished. It's going to start asking me some questions. And yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let's look for this thing. Okay. One thing which you do have to do, to be clear, is you have to edit your the Codex config. So in here you do need to add this. So it can run the goal. Okay, this might run for a long time. I haven't really thought about that, but seems like it is, people like it, so we'll see how it goes. Let's see. I think you could also just run Codex. You could run like a Codex command to probably do this, but we'll see. Let's go look at the changelog. Okay, this is probably a better thing to look for us to look at. Okay, so Atlas. Goal. Okay, so like this is a bunch of work for the goal. Let's see. Add the persistent goal foundation. Why added the goals? Let's look at these files that were changed. Okay, so they have a bunch of code here to like update the goals and like some syncing, I guess. So another exploration is like, oh, is this just a skill? Like, what is this thing? It seems like there's like some work to update threads, so it has this concept of goal identification. It seems like there's this notion of like thread goals now. So there's a model for this thread goal, and then the runtime has like some stuff in here. Let's look at some of the other changes that were made as part of this. That was this. This has 29 files changed. Okay, some stuff I'm just not going to load. Some TypeScript stuff. It's not like there was any other changes here. Let's look at this one. Let's see. These are all threads. These are all threads. Goal handler. Some stuff on sessions. It's funny, like that this is all open source. Looking at you, Anthropic. So you can just like look at like the changes that were made here. Okay, so they've just been reffing on it. It seems like what changes are in this one. Budget limitation. Oh, template goals. That's what we need to go find. Template goals. So those are where the skill is in. So it's in core, source, templates goals. Okay, let's go look in there. Core. Oh. Why do you do this? Core. Wow, deeply nested was that thing. I don't get why they could make this app server. Okay. This is a beast of a repo, by the way. It seems like. Let's go here. Code. RS. App server. Source. Let's look at the templates. Don't see no templates. Is this in the same thing? No templates. Where could you be in here now? Bin, maybe you're in config. Message processor. No. Where is this thing? This isn't it. I'm sorry. Let me let's just go to the thing file and go look at it. It'd be so much easier. What am I looking at? Nope, don't want to look at this. We want to look at this file. Then I want to get main goals. Continuation. Okay, so this is where the magic happens. And all the goal. Okay, so the objective is user provided. Treat it as a task to pursue, not as a higher unstructured, untrusted objective, time spent pursuing goal, tokens used, token budget, tokens remaining. Avoid repeating work that's already done. Choose next concrete action. Restate the accurate. Inspect. Do not rely on intent. Report the final elapsed time. Do not call update goal unless it's said. Do not mark a goal complete merely because the budget is nearly exhausted or because you're stopping work. What a simple prompt is my first reaction to this. The budget limit is also like very short. I know there's like a bunch of tools that they're trying to add in here, but that is like pretty, can I say specific, to say the least. So yeah, interesting. All right, did we, let's run the, looks like it made some changes to this 2E. It's going to work for a while. Okay, so let's see. Yes, the pane header. Oh, sorry. Let me jump back to our actual work here. And realizing that you probably can't see, and you can see some of this. Okay. Okay, you said give two options. What should the new items be? You should still show the link task. We'll also show open view. And then show somewhere in the middle of the view to type in a URL. Hopefully we get to a plan and then we can kick it off, because it'd be nice just to keep this one going. Let's also use it over here. There's two sets of features, wonderful. Where's the other features? Codex, hooks, goals. Okay, where was it going to go? Z.files, and then we will clear this. Codex YOLO. Give it another goal. Update now. I think this is already updated. Please don't keep me in this loop. I think this is to do with my setup. Funny how I'm like still so Claude Code focused that I will use Claude Code to fix Codex. Okay, URL bar is always at the top of the cell. Yes, persist. Yeah, okay. Okay, it looks like you ran the suggested what's actually something is, when I run it, it always asks me for it again, so it's not picking. Okay, okay, what did you do in a small sentence? It says, the goal was achieved in 11 minutes. It is very interesting that they're moving to the structure of goals, like, so smart. So it loads last chat history at startup. Oh, so it just like shows the Okay, nice. Need to restart OpenClaw. Okay, reuse, yes. I want to reuse. I want to be able to link it, convert it back. Kill immediately on conversion. So this grill me skill is like so nice because it builds this like shared understanding, which I think is just like a really nice way to work. All right, let's clear this. No restart needed. Do I need to restart OpenClaw to get this working? No restart needed. Okay, so OpenClaw 2. Pray for the best. No idea what I asked this, so like, wow, that was faster. This is all the stuff that like slowed it down and just like kind of like did this stuff. Looked at some tasks, do some research. Okay, so it's not working. Nice. All right, so it just got a little bit more history. It was trying to load too much in, and now it's like a little bit better, I guess. I don't know why I'm still using GPT-5 Mini. Is it 5.5 Mini? Does 5.5 Mini exist? No, still 5 Mini. Okay. Thought I was getting crazy. I should probably use a better model than 5 Mini, but well, that's a topic for another day. Okay, so this is still planning right now. It fixed this thing. Let's see. Yes. Looks like it's like adding Codex in here. Add a Codex with an NVM link. Just reload your shell. Okay, let's see. Source. Okay, now if I run... It changed 2 packages. All right, not sure about that, but let's see. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, so it's still working under development. Unavailable PTS can behave previously suppress this warning, set suppress warnings to true. I think we're good. Side registry. Yes. Submit. It's like very simple though. So like part of what gets me confused about these goals is that like from reading that prompt, it's like not that interesting, but I guess like the model is trained on some of this data around goal. So that does make me wonder whether like some of the other prompts or skills that I have should reference goals or tasks. Now you have like two sort of concepts. Which is maybe a little bit difficult to interpret. Yeah. Okay, so we've been writing a plan for like, I don't know, 15 minutes or something. We should try and time cap this because this is going to take a while. Yeah. Okay, let's take this and exit this plan. If we had a lot of time, I would go review that plan, but let's just Codex YOLO it, type goal. Not sure why it does these weird bright line breaks. And we're going to kick it off with this goal. The objective is the plan. Don't know if it actually would prefer a number here instead. So we will see. And I would assume that I'm getting these pre-hook failures, so I'm gonna have to go fix that. Fix the pre-tool use failures that I see here. Not sure if you can see it. My battery is gonna die on this keyboard, so let's figure out and fix that. Need everything charging today. Okay. So this should go away and actually do this work. Let's see how long it takes, is the question. And like, this is like a pretty, I'm like focused on like two things here, right? Like I can keep extending this out. One thing that I like to do is like set the titles here. So this is like Poe browser, or just like browser, in terminal view. Fix the Codex hooks not working. So I have this flow where like I get these notifications on my phone when things finish, which is like super helpful when you, it's like just super helpful when you like know something is finished. It's more useful for the like longer running tasks, like when you like want to put your agents running overnight, so like they run for like 8 hours or whatever it is, and like that's kind of useful. Or if you like before you go for a walk, you like run the agent and then you get like some notifications. So I basically have like an entire notification flow set up with like a custom app on my phone that I personally really like that setup, so that works. But it seems like it's got like some issues with this. It's a crazy world that we live in, that like it just like we'll try and self-fix this now. I also noticed that the Claude status, that the status is getting stale, and that like while this is running, it's not showing Codex here. So I'm actually going to try and debug that too, to figure out what the issue is. So now I'm going to kick off another one. I'm actually going to maybe start a plan first. I assume that's what you're meant to do. Maybe let's check out some people's tweets about it. Would that be helpful? X.com. Tweets. Codex pets. Nice. Okay, let's do this. Goal Codex. Let's see what it says. I wonder if that's a pet product. Now I'm like, what are you guys doing? Don't make me run the pets thing. Don't make me run the pets thing. Don't make me run the pets thing. You've made me run the pets thing. Let's see. Okay. How do I run the pets thing? Let's look. Is going on in the world? Okay, so skill installer, Codex, YOLO. Can you install it on CLI? Let's find out. Skill installer, hatch pet. Okay, Codex. The Codex hooks don't seem to work with this browser. Within terminal tabs like they used 2, can you investigate this to make sure that it works correctly? Investigate the way we do hooks for Claude so that I get notifications to a URL like API and fix the issue. Oh, no, like, what are you doing? It's like, did it work? Broken pipe. Ah, just like, how, why, what? It's like super slow. Why do I have something called ASP.NET Core? Like, why do I need that? I guess it's not installed. Okay, good. Installed the hatch pet. Okay. You've made it like 7 times as slow as it needed to be. So like, I don't really know how I feel about this pet thing anymore. Okay. Doing something, but these UIs are not updating. So normally you get this like nice notification at the top when you're running things, but I don't see it here. So it's like hopefully gonna have to figure this out. Okay, now we just got smashed. So now I need to like, this is the bug that I was trying to fix, where all of a sudden I just get booted and I don't know why. SSH. Oh, okay. Let's just close you and split this. This is why you need to remember what you're doing. This one is to fix the notifications for Codex. This one is to hatch a pet. I really wanted to do a video on goals, and now, sorry, I really wanted to stream this thing on goals. Now I feel like I'm going to be like hatching pets. Okay, how do I use this thing? Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. I can't find the skill. Oh, that's because I didn't install it. Okay. Okay, so let's install a pet here. And then let's try and run this thing. I don't even know if it's going to work in the terminal, to be honest. Does it work in the terminal? In the CLI tool? Because like, I don't use the... Okay, let's see. Codex. Do you work in here? Using tokens to build a pet in a... It's just like so wild. Okay, so use the image in school to okay. This is pretty neat. How much does it cost to build your pet is the other question. I'm doing one full Swift test pass. This is still going. This is still going. So mine is called Mugs. It's funny. Do some automated stuff. Oh, this is the worst part about these tools. So like now, I'm like, don't touch my machine. It's doing an automation. This is why like I am being pressured into another machine just to be able to run these UI tests, because this is so annoying. And now I gotta wait for some automations to take place. And I don't know whether it's finished or not. It's gonna do every UI test. Oh my god, this is gonna take a long time. I'm so sorry. If you you spend any time watching this, okay, wow, okay, it's do I make a machine back? Okay.
Updates dropping, changes stack, every change feels hard to track. Community divided, love and hate. Many moved on because free points are gone. Ooh, run now. Where do we begin? The friction. Moral flow, still it works. Still gets things done.
All right, it's still going. Looks like this finished. Are you absolutely sure that this works and is not adding any regressions here or anything like that that might be sort of an oversight that I have not seen? Okay, let's look at another one. I wasn't really sure whether I should try 4.3. It seems like it's like pretty good. It's like cheap, but still behind Kimi 2.6. It's wild how good that model is for the price. Like, how is, I don't know, how is it that bad? How can it be that bad? For the money that they put into it, it's so wild. It should be way better. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so is there anything questionable about this implementation that I should know? Someone gave me this prompt recently, and I think it's great. It's like underrated. I almost thought about building a skill around it. Yeah, let's remove the stray bundled resources bin 1 and add a test that reads the actual generated integration from the hook installer. Did the thing ever run? It's spawning like all these things. Like how it's been going now for 12 minutes. 12 minutes to build a pet. What the hell is going on here? I feel like I'm just like burning money. What's the error that you get from api.garethpaul.com? Oh, crap. The body, it's a Cloudflare. Just. Cloudflare. Very annoying. Very annoying that I have to do this it feels like every day I have to log into Cloudflare and like turn off the bot thing. That has this like bot targeting stuff that is like probably like super helpful for the most part, but like it's like very annoying. Continue. Let's use my authenticator here. Cloudflare. Different account. Cloudflare. Will this thing ever finish before? Alright, let's see if we can fix this thing with my. Let's see, DNS security rules. These are cache rules, security rules. I have a rule to block this, which does not seem to work. Very annoying. It's like it gets better over time. It's like very bizarre. Starts with V1 ingress. Save. Okay, I updated the rule in Cloudflare. Can you double check again? I'll retry the same Cloudflare hook. This always takes me forever to try and fix. Okay, so I'm querying the API. It's so annoying. V1 path is what it wants me to go for. Okay, let's see. Strict wildcard. Let's just do wildcard V1 ingress star. Save. Okay, updated again. Can you? I added a rule in Cloudflare that looks like this. can you try again and tell me if it works? Sometimes my audio thing just misses the last little bit, which is kind of annoying, but okay, this is still working. This just finished. One thing still my eyes, the new helper passes by looking at it here that I left the right did, there's still an untracked level, blah blah blah. Okay. Is there anything else that you think is questionable in here? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so he wants me to edit this again, and so let's see. And the request, what am I looking for here? And HTTP request. Request what? Path. These rules are very annoying. Okay, waiting for background terminal. It's been over 30 minutes on this goal. Sometimes I get some of these agents to do like 2 or 3 hours. Well, actually, sorry, I had like one for 6 to 8 hours the other day. If the action is only allow, clarify can still run later. Oh, it's very annoying that it doesn't work. So there's some like Cloudflare thing that's blocking it, even though it has like this thing contains API. No, it's skip all remaining rules. No, I have skip all remaining rules. I love how it thinks I say different things, and I just trust it that it's working. The route is past the point. It's past the point of no return. I'm not going to keep adding to narrow these things down. I think it just takes time to propagate. Are you sure? Can you maybe do a web search to check how long it takes these security rules to propagate everywhere? This bloody thing just went for 21 minutes. And cost. I don't even want to look at the cost. I am kind of embarrassed at that. 30 to 60. Should be a couple of minutes. The rules are very annoying because, like, if you're paying them money, it should just work. How long has elapsed since I first added this? And it's been like at least 30 seconds so since I made the edit, but I'm still not seeing it update. Can you maybe try again to help me understand if it's still blocking? Is there anything here where it's sort of like cached? One sec. So we built a pet. We tried to fix the notifications. Fix the things that look questionable. Oh, actually, why don't I just ask it? How did you generate the pet feature? What does that skill look like, and how does it work? I should have generated a goal to develop a document. So let's do it. Produce a lengthy document on how the new pet feature works and how the skill specifically generates the be very detailed with your